Hello, and welcome back to the Old Forest in Tales of Maj'Eyal. We have ourselves... didn't I right-click? I thought I right-clicked on you. I don't know what that was. Did I just left-click and right-click at the same time? Or I might have... Yeah, I must have done a move too. Anyway, yeah, ignore that. Where's the portal? Far away to the southeast. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing this. Scout, anything, just some random bugs here. Pick up the midge swarm and keep going. Ah, nice straight corridors. Oh. Easiest escort ever, unless this is about to get really crazy. Okay, I think that heat spell did not hit me. Can you come down, please? Come on, there we go. Wow. I was expecting to have to work a little bit harder, but that makes up for the previous escort that was really tough. Alright, Alchemist. Unfortunately, I'm kind of getting... Well, I shouldn't say I'm getting unlucky with these, because I did get an Anorthil, which is the best one to get. But a lot of these are pretty useless for my class. I know there's a mod that lets you choose what your escorts are, because especially if you're playing on Insane or Madness difficulty, a lot of your character builds are, at least if you're following the guides online, are built around getting certain escorts. Anyway, +1 dex, magic, definitely not. Staff mastery, channel staff, stone touch, all of this is useless. Stone alchemy, staff combat, like... This is complete garbage. I don't want a single thing out of this. I'm going to take... I guess it's a choice between dexterity and stone touch. I'm going to take stone touch. I will never ever use this ability. The reason that I'm taking it is for stun fodder. So there are certain abilities in this game that cause a number of your talents, chosen at random, to go on to cooldown. I am taking this in the hopes that if I'm hit with one of those in the future, this will be targeted as opposed to something more useful. But that is really, really sad. Like, that is about as useless as it can get. I guess I could have gone for, like, the very slight crit evasion, I guess. Just rush 8 here. Oh, I'm poisoned. Okay, we'll heal that. I don't know if I should be using hotkeys for this. I should be manually doing it. If I was playing by myself, I'd be doing hotkeys, but doing it manually kind of lets a viewer know what I'm doing, I guess. This has been a very empty level. Unusual. Stopping because there was unusual terrain, and then there was a warbear. Man, we haven't had... Okay, let's, again, not be poisoned. I guess I can demonstrate this. Oh wow, isn't that exciting? I guess it didn't really show off much of anything. It allows me to move 3.5 times... 3.5? Or was it increased by 3? Okay. It lets me take 4.5 steps before they get an action, instead of the usual, if I do it that way. Oh, here we go. Honey tree. So I just unlocked the Summoner class, if I hadn't previously done it. And a Snow Giant. That's a little bit unusual. Right, text. Okay, we've got some unusual stuff. Another random bit of lore. Another honey tree. Now those are important to find because they do drop honey tree roots, which is an ingredient that you may or may not need. Okay, so at this point, we've done 5 escorts already. I don't think we'll get any more in the Old Forest at this point, so a nice benefit of having Tier 1, levels 1 and 2 of the Old Forest is that it means that in the boss level, we won't get one, I hope. We'll have to see. Nothing here looks particularly interesting. Blurring, defense and stealth. No, we don't care. Well, what do I know? Okay, this is pretty weird. Like, this is highly unusual. Oh, Lost Warrior. That's a decent one. Please help me. I'm afraid I lost myself in this place. Yes, same as usual. We will protect. And we will... far away to the south. Okay, well, we're already halfway down to the south, so that's fine. Oh, I just got acided. Disarmed. Okay, that's fine. It's only 2 turns. By the time I get there, it'll have worn off. Lightning speed on the ant. Let's keep our health topped up. We're starting to get to the point in the game where our health is going to be something we have to manage. Oh. Well, that wasn't bad at all, was it? I don't see anybody. Okay, there's an ant. There we go. Okay. So +2 strength, obviously that's good for us. +1 constitution. Unflinching resolve. This is a passive we have. Vitality is a passive we have. Exotic weapon mastery. If you want to have a character who uses a whip or tridents, you pretty much need to rescue a lost warrior in order to get this. Once you get 1 point in this, you can then level it up the same way that I've been leveling up my regular weapon skills. But things like whips and tridents are pretty rare to begin with, and you're not likely to find that many good ones, so there's, I guess, specific things you can try to do with it, but I've never really had any success playing around with them. So what I'm going to do at this point, you can see effective talent level 2.6 on both of these. I've got 2 skill points in each of these. I'm effectively just getting a free skill point. Now, if I had previously maxed out one of these, I put 5 points into it, I could get a 6th point this way, which is pretty cool. Anyway, at level 3 we have a chance of recovering from confusion every turn, or you just gain additional poison, disease, and wound duration reduction. I think I'll take the confuse, because we did see a giant earlier, which I think they have a confuse ability. They might. Again, not terribly difficult here. Yeah, I'm not finding a lot. If I do this, I can kill it without getting hit. Good. Oh, wow. That was because we have a named honey tree. Okay. And I can tell from the abilities already that this is going to be a... what is that class called? Is it Mind Slayer? Is that what the class is called? This is called the Skate Aura. Which helps it move faster, which doesn't help a tree that doesn't move. So you did Pyrokinesis, lighting me on fire, Realign, heal yourself, Telekinetic Smash. You can hit me for damage. I guess I can see what weapon you have. You're dual-wielding greatswords, because you got one of them telekinetically wielded. It's kind of a weird class. My first ever win was with one of them. Anyway, I'm going to, well, we'll cure a physical effect, and then we'll pop a regen, which might have been overkill. Oh, I made a mistake there. I should have stepped forward. Okay, you just healed yourself. Temporarily forgot some stuff. Let's stun you. Yeah, durable. Oh, you have a kinetic shield, that's why, isn't it? Kinetic shield... Yeah, you're absorbing 49% of all physical damage, up to 42 per attack. Well, we'll still break through. This wouldn't break a shield, would it? Maybe not that kind of shield. Well, still got you down. How to be a Necromancer, Part 1. This is something that's quite interesting. If you want to unlock the Necromancer class, you have to read all 4 How to be a Necromancer parts on a single character before killing a powerful Necromancer yourself. So that's, oh, we've got an Oozemancer this time. Yeah, so we can check through here. Mucus, mitosis, slime spit, side blades. I don't know. I'm not that familiar with the Oozmancer. I've heard that they're overpowered, but I haven't had a lot of success with them. I haven't really tried them that much. They're an anti-magic class by default. I am slow. That's fine. Pop the heal. This doesn't affect damage, it just makes me act slower. Loaded ooze. Right, because I hit you really hard, you split. It's fine. We can do this. Death Dance. Hit you really hard, make your ooze bleed. Well, I think we killed the ooze outright. 4%, I'm okay with that. A 4% speed reduction is not that bad. Yeah, that was not much of anything. Oh, an orc. Just gonna wait here for the orc to step around the corner, and then we'll do that. Get ourselves an orc heart. Oh, we've got a Zorn over here too. All sorts of weird stuff. That's us our Zorn fragment. All sorts of ingredients. A lot of these monsters are just random spawns that we shouldn't be getting in this zone normally. Oh, I'm pinned by the fox. I'll just wait. Why is something burning? I guess I could look. Shift. Grinding shield. Okay, we have a saw butcher here. Which is a class I've never played as. But you have some nasty stuff. Melee damage is reduced. You can try to maim me so that I do less damage. Medical injector, steam generator, medical injector. Don't seem to be doing anything. You're just hitting the bear with your steam purge. Stun, we have a bleed. Damage isn't that bad, but this cures a wound anyway. So we'll just knock that off. Again, armor corroded. Using armor. Let's do an execution. Didn't kill it. Step forward. Okay. Regen. Keep that health up. Another purple? Balloon of the Wolf? Let's just stop here. What are you? Use the track ability. You're a bulwark. It looks like a bulwark who unlocked the archery skills for some reason. Well, good luck with that. It's not going to do you a whole lot of good. You are stunned, and then we're just going to bash you. Bulwark is one of those weird classes that's... Oh, we've been dazed. Let's not be dazed. Their offensive ability is just really bad. We did not reapply the stun. Oh, we killed it. Killed it anyway. Also, my premonition wore off. I got hit with anti-magic from something. Probably the Oozmancer. Never noticed. Because I do not have mana regen, I'm going to have to wait until I level up for this to respawn. To recharge. Okay. Slime covered slime covered is arcane disrupting. We're not going to be using that. Staff. Cloak. Strength and con. Strength and con. This has less stuff on it. No. Control. Okay, no. Wait a minute. This changes a whole bunch of resistances. Not anything that particularly matters in terms of damage buffs, though. Acid and cold, I don't care. Dex, lightning resist, acid damage, again, I don't really care. Are you serious? I almost feel like I've literally never seen this. Quests on all 4 levels of Old Forest, this is the final level of the Old Forest. So we have a thief here now. This is really weird. still far away to the northeast. Yeah, okay, that is actually pretty far. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7. So I think there's only 2 more. Where else can escorts spawn? Old Reknor and Dreadfell? So not for quite a while. Is it possible for them to spawn in Daikara? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, hello. Yes, we're getting to a point now where we're seeing a lot of rares. This is one of the things too. I'm playing on normal difficulty, but if you increase the difficulty, the frequency of rares will increase, which is always fun. Okay, you are a brawler? Is that what your class is called? The melee martial arts guy. Dazed me having my damage. I'm not interested in being dazed. I'm interested in you being stunned, though. I'm gonna run away. Now let's just use our free heal, just to make sure. R for rest rather than Z for auto explore, because I don't want this guy getting ahead of me. And while we're at it, nothing I'm too worried about. Again, rest. Okay, we're gonna heal. This heal's not very good. Oh, this is still my default 50 heal. I haven't replaced it. Okay, which way are you gonna go? Up. Okay. Get out. It's a little bit dangerous what I just did, because regen could have tried to get around me. Alright, Fearless Cleave. What was that? Something just shot at me. Oh, was it you? Oh no. An ant nest. About the only way this could be worse is if we hit the zone boss suddenly. Where are you going? You're triggering everybody. I've become paranoid. Oh no. 16% chance I'll physically attack anyone nearby, friend or foe. Oh dear. Also... Oh, I'm out of stamina. L for look. Spec, are you making me paranoid? Still fear? Yes. Not something I normally take when I play as a cursed. The fears tree. Maybe I... Thing is, it's really random and it's good for the monsters, but it's not good for you. Okay, I guess I will step forward to make sure that I'm not adjacent to this. Hopefully the thief will... In fact, you know what? Don't move. Talking is a free action. Okay, well, we've made them paranoid. Okay, Cursed has potential to do a lot of damage, so we're going to use a stunning blow here. Hopefully knock this thing out quickly. These things tend to be glass cannons. Also, it has a cursed aura, which is potentially doing nasty things to me. Giant yellow ant fights giant green ant in a fit of paranoia. Spreading. Okay, okay, you're still there. You're... Yeah. avoid fighting the paranoid ones. Are you taking damage? Warg to the south? Is that what you just said? Oh no. Help! Warg to... Oh, wolf to the south. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Oh, did we triggered a wolf nest as well. Okay, you're dead. There's... Yeah, okay. So we triggered an ant nest and a wolf nest at the same time. I'm gonna back up a little bit. The thief just ran a little bit too far. Sometimes you don't save them. It's the way things go. So instead of saying the only thing that would be worse would be getting the zone active, I was wrong. Finding a wolf nest would be even worse. So our first failed escort. I usually fail 1 or 2 of those on each run. Still not done. We need more stamina. This takes a lot of stamina. Regen. Hostile wolf. Got a hammerhorn wing. Man, they just keep coming. Be nice if I was playing a class with some AoE. Just run up to the nest and nuke it. Okay, we don't see anybody. This is the last of it. Okay, and here's the boss. Wrathroot. The boss has a lot of... Oh. Every time that fails. Okay. Pop our regen. I guess we'll burn all our abilities here. We'll just run right into the ice cloud, which is not ideal, but ice storm, I guess. 10 damage a turn, 25% chance to freeze. We did stun you. Probably gonna get frozen at some point. You're gonna do that? Okay, we did just get frozen. Frozen means that we can't really do anything. Okay, the ice block has 395 health. All damage done to me is 60% goes to me, 40% goes to the ice block. I'm just gonna cure that and heal because it's getting a little bit low. You're down pretty close, actually. Let's charge forward. There we go. Got you. Got a level. And let's get out of the water. Being wet halves our stun resistance. Tirakai's Maul. Is that finally a weapon upgrade? Tier 2 Maul. Damage isn't really much better than what we've got. We can imbue it with a gem, though. Which... we did get the Crystal Focus. 20% Arcane and Blight. It can be used to combine with a weapon. Oh, I see. No, I probably want to use that to make a weapon into an artifact. This... okay, well... Asmog. Yeah, alchemist stuff is useless. +1 to all stats. +2 armor, +2 resist all. +2 to all saves and to defense. +2 crit chance, +4% damage. +1... okay, this is like a tier 2 version of that. Okay. +1 light radius. +1 armor change. I guess aquamarine, maybe? If you wanted to put a defensive gem into our new mall. So it's going to be, anyway, we'll just do our level up here. Class points, execution, increases the damage quite nicely. Relentless Fury, for 4 turns you gain 12 stamina per turn and bonus movement. And we did run out of stamina in that last fight, so let's grab that. I think it is time. Accuracy, I haven't noticed myself missing. I think I'm going to take the thick skin, get a little bit more resistol. And then we're going to get a little bit more resistol by wielding the maul. And the reason I was checking my gems is because the maul has a special ability. You can use it to select one of our gems and imbue it. Put the aquamarine in there. So plus 8% lightning. Ah, okay. On crit, a radius 2, 24 lightning, dazing lightning blast. That's kind of nice. Anyway, we're going to get rid of the old artifact. We have that ability anyway, so the artifact it was giving us. So we're fine. Oh. Sandrake, huh? Sandworm Tooth. Old Forest. There is a way... Sorry, there is a way forward. Oh, wow. To go through the ant nest and the boss to get to that portal. Yeah, that was pretty rough. Ooh, Black Mamba, that's kind of dangerous. Let's kill it, get its head. There is a way forward. I don't know if I'm... Oh, that's not an enemy, that's an anti-magic bush. I don't know if I'm ready for it. I'm going to step into the zone. But then I might just leave again. Oh, Healing Infusion of the Titan. Nice. Okay. That's going to replace the one that we currently had. Because it scales with con, and it's already over 100 damage, or 100 healing, whereas the current one we're using is just a flat 50. Plus 4 dex, I don't really care. I'll take those bonuses instead. Maximum life plus 30, so it's the same. Do I care about darkness and nature? Not really. Nature, and it's not resistance, because nature resistance would help me against poison, but this is damage and penetration, which helps me overcome nature resistance. No, I think I'm better off plus 17% reduced damage from summoned units, though. Am I more likely to be hit by darkness-based attacks or summoned units? You know, in the zone I'm going into, well, potentially. No, we'll take this. I think summoned is actually slightly better. Crit multiplier plus 13%, stealth plus 5. It's not bad, but I think I'll stick with armor and strength and con. Okay, we might finally get some better armor here. So what we're currently doing... Cold, darkness, nature resist. Healing mod 25 is pretty nice. This is 12 armor, this is 16, and this is 17. Oh, pinning, stunning, and teleport immunity resistance. Percentage bonuses, or temporal. I think we're going to grab this. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Alright, and if I check my character, how am I doing defensively? Really? I'm only at 15% stun? Oh, because I don't have my Berserker Rage going. That's what's giving me so much of it. Okay. But yes, 47 armor, 88% hardiness. We're getting pretty durable. 9% resist all. It's pretty nice. So many elements in this game, even summoned, as we can see. Right, that was Berserker Rage. Yeah, 56% stun and pinning resistance. So I'd be up to about 80, 81. Alright. The Shurtul Fortress quest. So we have found the Lake of Nur. This is an interesting zone. If I auto-explore here, I'll run around until we get into the water, and then I'll stop because I'm suffocating. So I have an air gauge here that's going to decrease every turn. If it goes down to 0, I will start taking quite a bit of damage. I won't die instantly, but each turn you lose an ever-increasing percentage of your total life, currently 25%. Let's get out of the water and rest to recover our air. So to explore the Lake of Nur, you can do this, just recklessly kind of going through, and once you... There's a stairway down into the Lake of Nur, which will lead us to an underwater dungeon. And the underwater dungeon does have air bubble pockets, so you can rush to it, which, I mean, I might use my speed infusion and my rush ability. I'm going to try to get down, my movement infusion rather, to try to get down there as quickly as possible, since I know where it is. There's a spot I can rest for air, I think, relatively near it. But I can try to do that. Or I can search for, like, a helmet that... Oh, well, okay, I hit auto-explore and then it sent me here. That's fine. Like I said, I can rest from here. I can rest here. So there we go. That's the entrance into the Lake of Nur. I could also look for an item that would give me the ability to breathe underwater. I'm just gonna fully explore this zone, just so that auto-explore doesn't spaz as much here. In fact, here's a fun trick. You can get right to it from there as well. I'm at an exit. Okay, so I fully explored this lake. I could do it right now, but this is one of those things that I tend to come back to. The Lake of Nur is a fairly nasty dungeon, especially since that is a variant, and the variant is exceptionally nasty. So I would recommend coming back later. You can like poke your head down and then leave right away, so that it's set at the level where you first entered it, so that it'll be lower level when you come back to it. If you want to, you take less rewards, but also less danger by doing that kind of thing. Storming the city. So this quest, the city of Dearth is now being attacked by lightning elementals. This would kill the guy who gives us the arena quest, which gives us 2 free skill points. So if you haven't done that by level 14, I think it's 14, 13 or 14, that quest is lost. You sacrifice the ability to get those points. Alright, while we're at it, so yes, we failed to rescue the thief, unfortunately. Death by wolf. Brotherhood of Alchemists, how are we doing here? So despite all of the ingredients we've been getting, we haven't actually found, well, nothing on the 2 that we care about. Honey Tree Root and Orc Heart, so we've made progress there. Luminous Horror we could potentially get. Well, no, actually that's the late game one, isn't it? Or is that the Radiant Horror? I can never remember which is which. They're both very nasty. But we're going to go to the next dungeon. So if we check into the darkness, we've completed Old Forest. Next up is Maze. That's a decent choice. Decent choice. We also have the Sure Tool Fortress. Which, as I mentioned, we've got a small gem with that scroll that we found. That's talking about the underwater fortress. Just a reminder that we should check out the Lake of Nur in the future. But for now, let's go to the maze. I'm pretty sure you cannot get escorts here. Watch me be wrong. I've got some oozes. Dodge. Lesser Vampire invokes darkness. Oh. That's... Oh, and also because I had this on autocast, my premonition shield is up. I don't see a Lesser Vampire. Where's a Lesser Vampire? There it is. -2 health. Yes, vampires have this blurred mortality kind of racial ability. The line between life and death blurs for you. You can only die when you reach negative 52 health. It's kind of a weird thing. I think this used to have a funny side effect where when your health was below 0, it wouldn't tell you what your health value was. It would just tell you that you're not dead yet. I don't remember if they kept that or not. I don't play a lot of Necromancer, but it's kind of funny. Anyway, we're just going to take this guy out. This is one of those zones that has the potential for... while I'm thinking about it. We're going to replace our old healing with the new one. Well, this one has a faster cooldown too. Man, it's just better in every way. This is one of those zones that can have an alternate form. The alternate form is actually pretty nasty here. But it does not look like we have gotten it. I would have noticed by now. Oh, there's actually something potentially scary here. Icy skin. Are you a Wormic? Yeah, Cold Drake aspect. You are a Wormic. I think. We've got a bunch of other stuff, though. That might just be a natural White Wolf ability. Yeah, I've been confused. I have a passive chance of shaking this off every turn, I believe. Also brain locked. Try to do that. We succeeded. We are down over 100, so we're going to do that. Confuse is 40% chance to act randomly. We're going to try to attack. Nope, we walked away. That's fine. Running away is fine because that just uses up time. Okay, we did land the stun. Okay. It's not letting me go to the right. Okay. Sometimes it takes a while when you are confused. Lots of chests here, usually. I have definitely died to golden chests in the maze on more than one occasion. Southwest, Rogue Sapper. You put down a trap, didn't you? Just take you out. A peek. Another assassin here. This was from a rogue, wasn't it? Did we rescue a rogue already? Yeah, a thief, yeah. 2 thieves. The first one is quite useful. After that, I wouldn't care too much. Hello. Assassin spotted to the east. So I'm kind of mousing over here because you can see in the bottom right it just says floor. Floor, range 1, range 2. Sometimes even when they're invisible you can still kind of see them. But let's do that. I missed something. Okay. Stun, kill. Okay, no problem. Something was shooting at me, but these things can see like infinity distance. Uses. Yeah, this dungeon, unsurprisingly, is a giant maze. It's also undiggable, so you cannot use your pickaxe here to break through. I always stop by these chests when I see them because the auto explorer doesn't take you to them. It might run you over one and stop, but oh boy. Oh, what is that? Is that a psi shot? I don't know what the gunner class is. And wild growth, apply poison. I don't know what you are offhand. Wormic, okay. Doing the lightning, or doing the random dragon stuff. These things are dangerous. The psi shot or whatever it's called. Steam gun mastery. They hit really, really hard. We are absolutely going to try to stun you. Fortunately, this is an ant. Oh no, I've been disarmed. Unable to correctly build a weapon. And I'm poisoned. Okay, we can use this to get rid of the poison, guaranteed, and then this will get rid of the disarm. And we want to kill this as quickly as we can. Yeah, we're being poisoned all sorts of stuff by this guy. Using his rogue abilities. I do not care. I want this thing dead. Oh, nice boots. Lightning speed. We're going to step into you. Did we miss? Fearless cleave. Oh, that was a critical hit that did, like, no damage. Hold on. Okay, these are just damage. They're not... Melee critical strike against Polylaith the Thief. 0 lightning, 6 acid. 0... Oh, they were in pure lightning form, which means I think they're immune to physical attacks. That comes up very rarely. 30% physical resistance and 100% lightning resistance. No, I don't know. Did you have an ability that makes you immune to a single hit? I don't know. I do not know what happened there. Anyway. This takes a turn to use, but we're going to... Oh, apparently they didn't get an action anyway. Do that, give ourselves some stamina regen. And I guess... Physical and nature. Okay. Use the charm. This will block poison damage as well. So I don't think we're taking any poison damage anymore. Try to stun. Hits for... yeah, 0 damage. So with our torque of kinetic psionic shield up, and also with the stun, we're basically taking no damage anymore at this point. 5, step forward, kill. Okay. All we got for that was some money and then whatever they dropped. Oh, a Minotaur. Get our Minotaur nose, another ingredient that we don't need yet, but we might someday. Okay. I can't move too quickly, like I'm sometimes just assuming that I'm okay, but then I keep forgetting I have this Berserker rage and I'm slowly draining my health every time I'm in a fight. Yeah, 2% per turn. Oh, but for every 1% missing, you get crit chance. Okay. So, I mean, it's not a total waste, but... I mostly just want the stun resistance. Orc Soldier, let's step forward and smash. And stun. Okay, killed it. Ah, another chest. Regen and rest. Alright, just one enemy. You're not using anything. Balance. Venom Drake, Cool Drake, another Wormek. Okay. Stun? Wow, that was easy. Yeah, you got the spawning problem, but... Your spawns do not have your stats. Or at least they don't have your abilities. Ooh, a shadow. That means we have a Doom down this way. No, it doesn't. Ah, Doomed is down here. Okay. Call shadows. Shadows are... They just kind of spawn randomly. They're kind of annoying. Also, getting ourselves some ghouls. The chunk of ghoul flesh, that was something that we needed. These things, it's another fun class to play. It's not terribly tanky, but it does have some interesting abilities. Level 15, 2 class points. Excellent. Gives us an extra turn of stamina regen, I guess, and extra movement and attack speed. Kinda cool. This is... Do I care about these yet? Increase speed for a few turns? I mean, this is pretty good, but... I don't want this because it makes me slower. And it scales with dexterity. Like, a couple of reasons I don't want it. You know, these are the two I use a lot, but the returns don't seem that great on them. Stamina regen. None of this is just... This is all... I mean, stamina, regaining stamina every time you kill something, it's kind of cool, but I guess we'll just take both of these and work towards blinding speed. This gives me an accuracy bonus that allows me to hit things I can't see. Okay, without penalty. I guess precise strikes I'll throw over here in the part of the screen that I never look at. In fact, let's put it over here. This is just more fodder. This is, I guess, if I'm having trouble. Alright. Level 1 complete. And like I said, very big level, but it's only 2 levels, and the second level is really small. Alright, this is what we found from one of those gold chests. 7 armor or armor. Something that hits me is slowed by 15%. Bonus to saves. You know, honestly, I think I'll just take the higher armor. Yeah. What am I currently using? +2 strength. Life, stamina, max stamina. Arcane resource burn on a weapon that isn't arcane disrupting. That's interesting. Oh, there's some nice immunities on that. I don't really use my lightning hat that often, so I think I will swap to this. It's better armor anyway. This isn't even armor. It's just a hat. Okay, so this is the armor. Oh, and this also lets me breathe underwater. Okay, well, that simplifies a lot of things. I don't mind doing the Lake of Nur without being able to breathe underwater, but I mean, if I can auto-explore, I might as well, right? Disease immunity, disarm immunity, all kinds of good stuff in there. Miner's Iron Pickaxe is 30. What's my current one? 36. Transmog. Move to normal inventory. I always just keep the one that's the fastest. It doesn't really matter, but let's see. 4 light, healing mod 10%. I can go... Oh, these are both too light, but I can get 40 extra health, or... wait a minute. Damage on hit. I slow enemies when I hit them. That's what that does. That's a lot more interesting, suddenly. Sure. Sacrifice 3 points of armor for some miscellaneous benefits. 40 life, or I do fire damage when I... no, when something hits me, they take fire damage. Well, this makes like heals more effective. Heals more effective or plus 40 health. I'll keep this because it has the better light radius. I feel pretty ambivalent between those two. Alright, we've got some stuff down that way. Oh, hello. You just flicked out of existence suddenly. Ah, there's the boss, the Minotaur of the Labyrinth. Of course. Oh wow, you have a lot of health? Oh, I finally understood what's going on. My current maul doesn't do physical damage. Huh. What if I do something like this? Well, that's awkward. Okay. That explains why my damage was being so weird. Damage type lightning, yeah. So I mean, it is better against things that aren't immune to lightning, but in this situation I guess I'm just gonna keep going here. Stun the Minotaur, yes. Stun again. Not the toughest boss. Never really had any problems with one. Does not drop a Minotaur nose. Alright. Night Song, okay. Special ring. Oh dear. An object rolls from the chest, that was a free one. So we just passed something. I will return to it. Oh, we missed that one, I guess. Okay, we have a portal out. Okay, so this always has a couple of gold chests on it. Then we got this thing here. Giant digestive sac. This is from the Cult of Madness DLC. I'm not very familiar with this. I know I interacted with one of the things from it and then I died. So yeah, we'll open the sack and hope that it doesn't swallow us, I guess. A not yet digested foe burst out from the sack. Okay, we just get a Minotaur. A boss ranked Minotaur. It's gonna be stronger than the usual. Doombringer by the looks of it. Okay. Oh no, shield offense. Demonologist? Is that what that class was called? Shield one, I haven't really played as them. Okay, well we just got stunned. And we failed to stun them. Well, we'll heal that, because I don't want to be stunned. You know what? Shields up. And have a bleed. Did not. Did not bleed. What is this Osmosis Shield doing for you? Heals you for the first points of all damage you receive based on your shield's block value over 3 turns. This effect stacks. This has... Wait. So if I hit you at level 3... This is not level 3. Okay, this is talent level 2.6. Never mind. You've done your Flame Leash. Sure. I've been slowed significantly. You've been slowed as well, though. Okay, we confused you. Let's get that regen going. Step out of the fire. We stun you this time? Okay, we did. Things are looking a little bit better. I'm just going to keep doing this until my health goes down a lot or you are no longer stunned, at which point I will try to stun you again. And I'm going to watch my health as I keep bumping into you. Oh, you cured your stun. Try it again. We're stunned. Let's be fast for a bit. Can we make you bleed? Yes. Up our regen. Having to play this carefully. You are no longer stunned. We'll go for another stun. You just cured everything. That's kind of annoying. Okay, we'll put up our shield again. Sidestep the flame. You're slow, you are slow, you are stunned. Good. Hit 4 for that. Cured your stun. Yeah, you're using a lot of status removal effects. Can't really blame you. I'd be doing the same if I had them. I do not have enough stamina, so I'm going to have to hunt you down the old-fashioned way. We're going to try to stun you. Oh, you're in Wraith form. Whoops, I didn't want to move to you. I wanted to inspect. Wraith form. Granting 12 defense and 10 armor. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so those can be a little bit scarier. If you're not sure what's going on, like I wasn't, I highly recommend just experimenting by running into them. I suppose a case could be made for not playing on roguelike mode, so that you can run around and actually experiment with things without your character necessarily dying. But I wanted to show that off and see what would happen. Most of the time it's not too bad. That was a fairly tough opponent, but we were okay. But I did have one of these things swallow me and send me to a zone that got me killed trying to escape. I mean, it wasn't a digestive sac. It was some sort of weird tree thing with tentacles that consumed me. But it was from the same expansion. Anyway, so small level, but as you can see, lots of loot. We have an orange item. Okay, that's might be nice if we're a mage, but we're not. Okay. Better lantern. Healing mod 12. But only +2 light. I think we'll keep what we've got. Hateful, Steel Torque of Mind Blast, or Clear Mind. This will nullify at most 2 detrimental mental status effects. We could take that. Mind Blast, I don't really care. Move to normal inventory. I mean, I should take it probably just so I have a range attack, but I'm not going to concern myself with that. Kind of the same as what I've already got, honestly. I think my current one's better. Helm of Constitution, well, no, this thing's pretty good. Night Song. First of all, what have I got here? Mental save, confusion immunity, light damage, cunning, defense. Okay, well, we're gonna take that off because we're probably gonna put this on. Yeah, defense, cunning, +5 physical, shadow step ability, stamina up, dark tendril ability, which, right, sends out a tendril that pins a target. Use that. Is that movement infusion better than the one I have? Move it to normal inventory just so we can check. Steel Greatsword of Projection. Nope, less damage. Steel Mace of Massacre is one-handed. Okay. That is our maze done. Next up would be the Sandworm Lair, although now that we have the ability to breathe underwater, we could go Lake of Nur. I think I'm going to do Sandworm first, and then we'll do... Sandworm's over here, by the way. It's that thing there. I think I'll do Sandworm first and then go back to the Lake of Nur before we go on to any other stuff. Oh, and also I'm not wearing the hat anymore that gives me the lightning. Take that off, because if I click on it, I'll spend my turn swapping gear. Don't want that. This thing, do I really want... The damage wasn't that much better. I guess I'll keep this here, and I'll try to remember that I have it, so if I'm fighting something that's highly resistant to physical attacks, I can switch over. That's a big ask, but we'll do our best. Night Song, where was the other torque? I never equipped this one. Wield. And physical. Wield. Okay. So that way... Yes, we have this one which we can use to cure mental effects, so if we get paranoid or something like that, we can try swapping to this. It'll be on cooldown for 3 turns, but maybe it's better than waiting out a really long paranoid thing. And oh, apparently we were offline. That's fine. Anyway, yeah, so Sandworm Lair and back to Old Forest to do the Lake of Nur in the next part. I will see you then.